We're trying to get this thing started here. And what's up, Deborah? What's up, Casey? Grand Rising Titus. Hey, Tanya. Let's go.
Yeah. I had to up the tempo a little bit. I like this. Yeah. I can spiritually sanitize you like I'm Rob Jesus.
Because the flow so nice. December 4th. What's up? Good morning.
I made a lot of changes in my life. I told God I ain't never turn it back. I had a lot of people calling me a liar. So today I'm about to only spit facts. Ever since I emerged in the game, feel like everybody else moving backwards. I done started making Christian music, and I'm still better than these other rappers. I've been under more attacks than a Navy SEAL, but I ain't worried about it.
How we doing this morning, everybody? How we doing? Well,
they can't compete with my life. It's been written. God had to make me the light. Now they listen. Then I gave it all back.
Don't know if y'all saw this yet, but Joe Biden said when he is inaugurated, he is looking toward mandating a 100-day wearing of the mask. What's up, Vanessa? What's up, Mama? Yo. 100 days from inauguration day. So basically that's going to be pushing us to the first of May. You with it? You with it? Are you with it? Are you with it?
God told me I'm the one. I'm God's son. I'm too consistent, so can't nobody stop me.
Mandatory. In order to slow the virus. We got I think we reached over 275,000 deaths. 250,000 deaths. How many people going to pass in between there, right? Seemed like this should have been done a long time ago. Seemed like this should have been done. What's up, Mark Money? Good morning. Good morning. He's talking about doing that. He's talking about what's up, Melissa? Talking about keeping Dr. Fauci on board. Gonna keep him on board. I think that's smart. Here's the part that's tripping me out. Here's the part that's tripping.
I think I got one.
It's been mandatory. Has it really been mandatory?
I don't even think they.
I wonder what it mandatory even really looks like.
Down at the game, and they all looking back up at me like who is?
I wonder what that really looks like.
Who is this guy? I'm God.
Be interesting to see.
I'm the light.
And then all the presidents, former presidents, talking about they're going to take it. They're willing to take it in public, take the vaccine in public. George Bush, Clinton, Obama, they all said they're willing to take it. Take the vaccine in public. Hey, LaMonica.
I've been needing to say to you.
I don't know how effective is that. You know, I don't know about you. It's been very strict there in DC, Maryland and DC, Titus.
Lately, I've been way too vulnerable. I've been feeling crazy
because people here have been taking it laissez-faire. I'll just say that. You know, I did Jada wedding over the weekend, and there was some like.
The devil prowls at night, took advantage of.
Yeah, some others doing this, some don't.
He know when to catch a slipping. He know what he doing. He know we went past our limits.
TZ Arenge, Big Chip 76. Good morning. How you doing? Hey, Tandy. Good morning. How you doing?
I'll probably go sleep with somebody else. And give them
all
the same problems that you gave to myself.
Seeing
I knew the consequences before I had
former presidents.
I had made decisions that
I don't know why they did air quotes. Forgive me for that right there. I mean, they are former presidents. All right. But just seeing someone publicly getting the vaccine, they could be putting water in their arm. We don't know. They could be shooting them up with Kool-Aid. We don't know. Do we really trust the government like that? Like, hey, well, you know, I'll take mine in public. I love you, Obama, really do. But that is not watching you getting it taking a public inoculation is not a selling point. I have so many questions. The fastest time a vaccine has been developed is 4 years. Exactly, LaMonica. Exactly. BJW, good morning. People want to take their freedom. Yeah.
But even when I pray, I feel guilty.
Yeah.
I've been suicidal, been hoping somebody kill me. And every woman I slept with about to feel it.
I don't know. Sweet Jane Jones, what's up? Tanya says largest cities having some enforcement, but I went home to Madisonville, New Orleans. No one was wearing a mask. Only employees of the grocery store. So wow. So only the people who work there were wearing it. Everybody else is just like, whatever.
I cover my insecurities up with lies.
What's going on, Sweet Jane? I mean, that is, look, even if they make it mandatory. So, all right, let's talk this out. A mandatory wearing of the mask. What does that mean? Is there going to be a fine if you're caught without it? Do you get warnings? Are you going to get arrested? And if you get arrested, you know, where they going to put you? Hold on, let me. I got this. I'm running Kieran from my other side over here. Diva Soul Star. I don't know what that looks like. I can't even begin to think that even, like I said, what does that look like? What's up, Kirsten? What's up, Kieran? A mandatory wearing of the mask. How do you enforce that? So you got mask police. There are no consequences. Many people won't wear the mask. Exactly, Joy. Exactly. And that's the thing. What kind of consequences will they enforce on somebody if they don't want to wear it? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. This side is not working. Let me start that over right here.
And I be still complaining. Still be all in my feelings, still be trying to believe. No matter how much attention, I still feel unachieved. Tell me why.
Kieran, what's the latest with your fundraiser, buddy?
Until I repent, conviction
hold on.
Even though I'm saved, I feel like I'm in need of saving. I pray to God every day to forgive my misbehavior. I rub people the wrong way. I hope that they forgive me.
What's up, J-Ro? How you doing? How you doing?
And I don't even know why. Maybe I'm doing
the infrastructure is not in place to enforce. Right. There's not that. On another note, President-elect Biden said he's down to keep Dr. Fauci on board for his medical advisor team. So there's that. And I guess, you know, Dr. Fauci has served many presidents before. So I don't know, man. I don't know. This all seems, like I said, very forced, very rushed, very, let's just be real suspicious. This all seems suspicious. Why would 4 presidents, because Joe Biden said the same thing, so Clinton, Obama, Bush, Biden, all of them said that they would publicly take the vaccine. Soon as I learned to be patient, things started moving faster. Yeah. Some about it seems odd to me. You're almost halfway there. That's $5,000. That is crazy. Doing great. Woke up this morning. There you go. Mark Fisher. What's up, Mark? What's up? I don't know. And no, watching president take a vaccine won't make me do it. Exactly. Exactly. What about, and I guess, you know, you got to assuage the fears of many Americans. You think Fauci, I've heard some people say that they think Fauci is shady. They know we know it's some BS. What's up, Mary J? How you doing? I've heard people say that. Why do you think Fauci is shady? I've heard that from some different folks. It's probably just that water. Continue. That is the first thing I thought is probably just some water in the syringe. What is to say, right? As of December 7th, we can sign up to get it. man, that just seems really early. Like, I'm not getting that in my body. I don't even get the flu shot. I hear you, Jay. Yeah. It's so showy. You know what I mean? That's so showy. So it seems. Yeah, it seems like he's just putting on a show. Hey, we'll do it in public. Takes children and not playing.
It's been so long, she probably forgot about it. But sometimes
I don't know
if she do pine about it. We so cordial now, we joking and laughing. Sometimes I wonder where we'd be if that never had happened. Sometimes I think, what would I be without meeting Amanda?
All I know is I'm not rushing out to get that thing. I think they're probably hoping the president is doing it publicly. Oh, absolutely. That's the reason why they're doing it, Casey. Is that they're hoping, right, seeing Obama will inspire confidence in American people. That is okay. Come on, take this thing. Growing up, we never had to take a floor shot, and I'm a 70s baby. Yeah, wow. They've had the formidable for this at least 4 years. Obvious like it. Oh, and acting through Aviv, like through just made it. All right. I'm kind of losing what you're saying. Art appreciation. How you doing? I know that healthcare workers, they're putting healthcare workers, saying that they're giving them access to it. I'm probably overdoing it, but the vaccine thing gives me Mark of the Beast vibes. Tanya, I feel you. They can have it because I'm not taking it. You think about my sister, how she all right. I apologize for all the times. If you want to be conspiracy brother, this whole thing coming along, it seems to be ushering us in to some new way of life that we have previously not been accustomed to. The only Mr. Real, what's up? Hey, Khan, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, this whole thing, the way it came about and the everything that the ripple effect that has come from the coronavirus, including the way that we populate and we meet up with the social distancing, wearing of the mask. Even commercials now, it's amazing. Like when I look at the commercials and how they have adopted our new current way of life. I saw a commercial the other day where a girl, they moved into a new neighborhood and she saw a lady who was her next door neighbor, and they were writing notes and putting them in the window. And that's how they were communicating, this little girl and this older lady. And then one day the older lady just wasn't there. Her note just was hanging up in the window. And then eventually it just kind of fell because the tape had been up there so long. But then she comes back. And when you see her the next time, she's putting a note in the window, but she's got a hospital wristband on her, indicating she didn't have COVID or something of the like. And what's up, Carlisha? She's had COVID or something of the like, and now she's back. And I'm like, damn, they are really putting, like you said, COVID is strong in these commercials. It's a great commercial. It's a great commercial, but it's messed up circumstances. All those presidents, with the exception of Obama, would be in that risk category. Yeah, to take it first anyway. It doesn't matter if they take it publicly. Good point, Joy. Good point. I know this. All these things that we got going on, it just makes it even more important why we got to be diligent about our prayer game. Let's just bring it on back home.
Stole my thunder.
Let's just bring it on back home. Call it what it is.
You stole my thunder.
Be diligent about your prayer game and your prayer life.
That's right.
Because, like you said, love Obama. Really do. Mm-hmm. Seeing him get one does not go, oh, okay, let me go get a shot. They don't do it for me. Sorry. It's gonna take a lot more than that. What's up, Shay? Gonna take a lot more than that. So, Mary Rios, what's up, Mary?
But I have to say this.
Yeah.
This is not the first pandemic or, you know, I mean, of course, there's more people, so more people have been killed. You know, more people have died. There's more people coming in contact with each other. But I mean, you think this is not the first vaccine, which means there's been other things that threatened, you know, to take out large amounts of people if it wasn't dealt with.
Right.
So I'm not, you know, I know things will be different for a long time, but I don't know if it'll be different forever. I am also not going to be first in line for the vaccine. But I do understand why I'll give you an example. I went to a Woman Thou Art Loose conference.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I like TD Jakes. If you ever watch him, he gives a good message, and he is a preacher, you know. But when I went to the Women Thou Art Loose conference, I realized that probably only 30 or 40% of it was directed at somebody like me.
Oh, why? And why is that?
So they did a lot of, and don't get me wrong, we do plays at our church, and we have praise dancers and mimes, and I love all of that. But there were some messages that were so heavily delivered through these other really dramatic, really, you know, like, it don't take all that for me as far as that, like, but I wasn't who they were trying to reach.
Okay.
You know, I'm a even at that time, I was
independent thinker.
I'm an independent thinker, but also I'm a Bible studier from way back.
Okay.
You know, like, I've been going to church my whole life. And at that time, you know, I was going to Bible study. I had not accepted my calling at that time,
right.
Or maybe I had, but I was on that path already. So some of the stuff that they were doing to try to reach people, to show them that salvation was available to them, was different than what I needed. So I didn't hate on it. I just knew that it wasn't directed at me.
Right.
You know, and so that's how I feel about the president's taking the vaccine. There are people who, if they're trying to get everybody to take it, they need to see something like that.
Right.
You know, but you're right in that, first of all, these are former presidents. It's just like with whether you believe 45 had it or not. If he did really have it, he's the president of the United States. What he gets is going to be the average person on the street is not getting picked up in a helicopter. You know, they're not bringing oxygen to their house to give them before they even get on the helicopter.
Right.
You know, so whatever vaccine the presidents take, it's awesome that they're willing, if they're really willing to go out there and take something, but they're going to be extra sure.
Hold on. Can I just put a pause in what you just said right there? In that this year has been so crazy that I almost forgot that 45 had COVID. That he had COVID.
He had COVID.
Helicopter came and airlifted him to Walter Reed from the crib. All right, man.
And he had the what do they call it? The little steroid high or whatever, where he was just talking crazy.
Yeah. This is nuts. That is.
Or should I say crazier?
It's crazier.
Yeah, he was
crazier. And I don't know about y'all. One of the things I love at the end of every year, I don't know how familiar y'all are with this, but this guy named Skills, rapper named Skills, and he always does a year-end wrap-up. And they're dope. You know, that how he's able to put in how he's able to condense everything that happened in the year succinctly in less than 5 minutes. I don't know how he's going to do it this year. I don't know how he's going to do it. No idea. I have no idea. This is going to be
You know, I used to like the guy that came on the Tom Joyner show with the Morning Minute.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever hear that? He would talk about what had happened, I think, in the week or, you know, whatever, what was going on with the news, but he would make it like, it would be hilarious, but it would be like a minute. And he'll be like, this is so-and-so with the Morning Minute.
Oh, yeah. And he wrap it up real quick lie.
Yeah, Carly, I'm with you. Carly says, I'm not taking it, but I need the folks that refuse to mask and distance to take it.
Right.
Because that is the problem. You know, if you're not going to put a mask on. Yeah, Chris Paul. That's right, Mark Fisher. Chris Paul with the Morning Minute.
Yeah. Skills, like I said, is he's dope. And I think I have heard the Chris Paul. Hold on, I'm having some technicals on here on the back side. I'm trying to get your drop ready, but all right. Okay, now it looks like I got it now. I hate that Instagram has to see everything again. Instagram is how the sausage is made.
Well, and what I was going to say, I mean, you said it right as I was coming in. So one of the things that I tell folks that are on the infertility ministry is all of it requires much prayer, right? And I feel that way about this. I feel like just like we prayed about the election,
mm-hmm.
We need to pray for discernment and guidance from God on how we move forward.
Right.
Yeah.
Good morning, all about Tip. Good morning. Well, let's get to it.
It's the spiritually sanitized scripture of the day.
I listen because it gets me through my day and it eases my mind.
With Tamla Wilson, aka Reverence.
I'm gonna put that together one day.
One day. One day. So I woke up this morning with the words with the word trust. And I think there's a lot of things. I had a conversation with a friend of mine last night, and we were talking about, you know, where I am in my journey. And she was like, you know, I think that God is going to reward you for the way that you trust. You know, you continue to work at your firm, but when there's an opportunity for you to minister, you always say yes. You know, whether it's your infertility ministry, which you've kept going all these years and you continue to, like, it's even getting stronger. You know, there's all this stuff. And so trust is what I woke up with. And the particular verse I'm going to share, well, I'll tell you more on the other side. It's Psalm 37. And I'm going to do verses 4-6. So delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Tania said, I thought she was going to say, I woke up this morning with my mind stayed on. Oh, Jesus.
I just want to tell you, Tanya, when I saw you write that, automatically I got hot and a church fan was in my hand.
And I heard some foot stomping and hand clapping.
And the creaky pews.
Yes, in the creaky pews.
Like when they're sneaking in on
that every morning, Tania. But
them pews got real creaky. I heard that, man. All right. Sneaking in. Right.
So this scripture is one that we talk about, you know, God giving us the desires of our heart. And acapella, no music. That's right, Casey.
No music, acapella, and church robe, Shay. You're right. You're right. You're right.
So I feel like it applies to a lot of different things that we're all going through. Mark said one of the color purple churches.
Everyone knows what that means. Everyone knows what that means right there.
Wood floors and slick bottom shoes. I am encouraging us though to really focus on God during this time and seek discernment and know what we're supposed to do, because, I'm not a anti-vacciner or whatever they call them, the people, because, I've had my children vaccinated, but those are, and I have truly a baby of the late 60s. I got the mark on my arm from the the vaccine. I don't know. People are of a certain age when they have that little circle on their arm, because they don't look like that anymore. They don't.
Let me check mine.
I don't know if y'all can see it now. It's faded, but it's a little circle right here. And that is the vaccine of people who are of a certain age. That is the mark that we've had our vaccinations.
Wow. It's your mark of the beast, right?
So y'all, it's funny because when people start talking about, see, Carlisha has it.
Shay said her mom got it.
Yep. When people start talking about, I'm feeling like this is this or this is that, I'm like, y'all, we've done this before. It seems new to us, but we've done a lot of this before. We've had, the Spanish flu, or
right,
the Black Plague,
you had the what was that, the swine flu,
the swine flu.
That happened when we got married, 2009. I remember that was big.
Right.
Swine flu was big because I remember seeing it. We had just gone to Cabo to I was DJing. All right, see, now I'm sound bougie. I was DJing a wedding down there in Cabo, and
they flew me in.
They flew me in and Nikki and put us up in a hotel. It was, yes, okay.
5-star,
But what was so crazy? It was the same weekend Michael Jackson passed. And I remember, looking at Spanish CNN, because I took French, so I don't know what is what. I didn't know what they were saying.
Right.
I kept seeing influenza porcupina. What is? That's what they kept coming across. Porcupina, porcupine.
Yeah, bird flu. That's right. That's another one.
Yeah, bird flu.
So there's been all these things, and let me tell y'all, in my humble opinion.
Be quiet, Shay.
What Shay say?
Shay flew me in. I got the DJ wedding. Bougie.
Thank you, Shay.
I just want to say for the record, Shay has been flued out to LA to do different ads with different companies. So don't flown to New York and LA. So don't talk about me doing my job when your job do the same thing for you. Man, sit down somewhere. Put on your church robe. Be quiet.
Game, recognize game.
Yeah. No, Shay. I ain't flying. I ain't rolling with that. Like you ain't been flued out.
Flued out. Boy, I forgot what I was saying. Flued out.
Been flued out. Come on, man. Flued. FLEWED. Flued. Flued out. Come on, stay on track. Stay on track.
But so here's what I was going to say. What we have to keep in mind is, it, in all likelihood, had we had different leadership, had some of the things that President Obama put in place under his administration in the event of a potential pandemic, we might not be where we are right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, there's a lot to it. It's not just, I don't know. So I feel like I'm not going to be first in line for the vaccine. I do have concerns about how quickly they were able to. Somebody had, I don't know if it was we were talking about it in here or I was talking with somebody else, but they were like, the things that they still haven't cured, the things that they still don't have vaccine for, the things that it took them, how long it took them to do a vaccine. And all of a sudden this one is available.
I never thought about that. That is a great point. That is a great point.
Like, can y'all cure cancer?
Right. Like this just skipped the line.
Yeah. But I know it's because, so let me not sound ignorant. This is a virus. So that's different, right? So I do know that. Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Tania. I'm not, like I said, I'm not jumping in line for it. I would like for everybody else to take it so me and mine don't have to. But
y'all get good. Y'all get good. It's like the dude that don't want to take a STD test, and his girl goes, she takes one. I'm straight. Well, good. I must be good too.
Right. Cartleisha.
And grow a third. Yeah. Cancer is population control and a moneymaker. I'm with you, Shay. I believe that.
Yeah.
London is already.
I mean, think about HIV. You know, before Magic Johnson, it was like everybody that got it seemed like they were going away from here.
Out. It was gone.
Forget that Magic even had it.
Let me tell you something. I know a handful of women who have kissed Magic Johnson since all this. Yeah. And like they were chilling borderline romantically in the room with Magic. 5. Like
at the same time?
This one at the same time.
Oh.
But all of them, like, but it all happened in the same weekend.
Ew, wow.
It was a couple years ago. Magic was in town for man, this is why this might have been over. It's been over 10 plus, but he was in town. Had a big celebrity softball tournament, and he was in town the whole weekend. And a couple of different girls ended up telling me, "Yeah, I was hanging out with Irvin." You know, when they started throwing their first name out, they want to show how comfortable they are with a dude. Yeah, I was with Irvin. Irvin, who the fuck you talking about? Magic? You are comfortable saying this?
Right. And you would be okay.
Never. Yes, he is married, Shay. Yes, he is married.
Yes.
Didn't seem
probably married during that time.
Didn't seem to bother them, but that's a whole nother day, another story. Now I'm gonna.
They were allegedly kissing him. We don't know that.
They told me they did. I ain't putting their names out there, so we ain't got to put no alleged. If I'd have said their name, then we say allegedly. But if they told me they did.
Wow.
Cookie still kicking. That's right. Yep. Was this during the NBA All-Star? Yes, it was. Con. Yes, it was.
Well, you think about, I mean, I know how many times Michael Jordan, we would all be out at a club somewhere, and Michael Jordan, you see him get in the car with somebody, and it's like, he was very definitely married.
Definitely or defiantly? Which one?
It's all in the pronunciation.
It's all in the pronunciation. He was defiantly married. Hold on. Let me go wake up the little one. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Yeah. So,
Come on.
All that being said, I don't know. That's what I'm going to say. Much prayer for all of us as we, try to navigate what does this period look like for us and what decisions we're going to make for us and for our families. Because people have asked me, what am I going to do when, if they say kids have to go back to school? And I've had, people tell me, friends of mine who don't have kids are like, well, they say kids don't really get that sick or they don't get sick. So that's a good point. I was talking to somebody the other day. I got some advice from this guy a long time ago, and he told me that as long as two people have the same values and the same definition of what marriage is, then their marriage can work. So you could see a couple that and I think I've said this before, you can see a couple that you're like, oh, they're going to make it. They're both so kind and they love each other, and they end up divorced. Then you see this couple that is like, you're like, how are they going to stay married? That I give it a year.
They're not going to make it through.
Years later, they're still together.
They're not going to make it through the reception.
Right. 25 years later, they're still together because they have the same definition of what a marriage is, So.
Hey, all right. This is on the messy tip. And I got my messy slides on, Kirsten. So
I got mine on too. What we doing?
So you probably appreciate it. I got the messy Nike slides on today. So these aren't the Adidas, but we got the messy Nikes on.
I got my flip flops on because I polished my toes. So what we doing?
But can we talk about Scottie Pippen's wife? Have you seen this? Scottie Pippen's wife was seen with she's 46 and or 48, and she was seen traveling, holding hands, all booed up, in the words of LMA, with I forget what the young man's name is, but he's like 26 years old. And
basketball player too. Beasley.
Yeah. She was just all booed up with him. And then they had TMZ had a picture of her after that weekend was over, her walking back into the crib, with our luggage, walking back into the crib. I'm like, hey man, Scottie Pippen, I know you played sidekick many years. Now's not the time. Now's not the time to play sidekick with your wife, man.
Yeah. Well, yes, Tania, you're right, because I think that it depends on how well that prenup is written. She was with somebody, Antoine Beasley or somebody Beasley.
It was a couple of dudes, and
he's a basketball player too. And like his wife divorced him. She already filed for divorce. Like she saw the pictures and was like, "I'm out."
It's just, hey man, you don't know what people got going on in their house. Let me just leave them alone.
You don't know what.
You don't know.
First of all, let me just say, nothing justifies, being wrong. Two wrongs don't make it right. Y'all all heard that before, right? But sometimes when you see a situation like that, the other person has done so much foul stuff that it's kind of like, I can't, that's how, and no, they negotiated. If I'm going to stay after all this, I'm going to do you, just like you've been doing you.
Ooh, that'd be hurtful.
Yeah.
That she's also with one of the Kardashian boos. Wow. Look, man, that's just a lot going on.
That's a whole lot going on.
And no matter how much is going on with them, it still don't believe.
Like I have 3 words for y'all.
And Will and Jada, look, you can throw the Will and Jada out there. You can throw out, Little Miss Pippen and all that kind of stuff. It still don't make up. I told Ag about this the other day and he didn't know. I was like, how do you not know this? This is crazy. I don't know how they've kept this under wraps. But it's still nothing crazier than Jermaine Jackson marrying his brother's ex-wife and having children with him. And so now his children are brothers and cousins at the same time. Come on, man.
That's so foul. When that went down, I was like, I lost respect for him.
That's crazy. That happens
a lot more. There's people, I know people who they were married to somebody and the person messed around with their sister. And it's like, in this case, now, usually I'm the type of person that I'm like, if there's another woman in the picture, I don't, my anger would be at the person that I took vows with. Because she couldn't make you do something you didn't want to do. Now, is she wrong? Yeah. But my anger is with the person I have covenant with, right?
Yeah.
But in the situation where it's your sister, come on, dude.
Come on, man. Your brother is up there looking at your wife like, I got to have that.
And your blood, you're my blood.
You're my blood. You're my blood. There's so many. Ooh, that's rough. That's rough.
Casey, I always wonder though when people say, like I said, it depends on if you have a definition that then you both agree on that. But sometimes in those situations, I always wonder, is one of the people just, or one of them just going along with it because they just love that person, they want to stay married to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they don't really want to have that kind of arrangement, but if that's what we're gonna do to stay married, I'm gonna do it. Because it's, I get it. Some people are like, they want the partnership without the, they want somebody to come home to, even though they want to still do their dirt. So I guess that's why that matters. But I think sometimes there are people who are like, if I could have a person that just wanted to be with me, yes, that's the other thing, Carlisha. They love their life. Because we know of a I'm not calling out names, but there was a football player here who was doing all kind of stuff, and his wife wouldn't divorce him. She finally did, but I felt like she had to come to grips with she would no longer be Mrs. Whoever, right? And all that came with that.
Yeah, and hate to lose the lifestyle.
Yeah, the lifestyle.
It's
Ooh, now you going real deep, Carlisha. We don't even have time for all that.
Ooh, yeah. Okay, we'll say that for tomorrow at 8:00.
Tomorrow at 8:00. Here we go.
Tomorrow at 8:00. Want to let y'all know, this is now, I got it broadcasting on YouTube. So if y'all go to Rob G the General YouTube page, and if you want to go back and listen to it or check it out, so I got it on YouTube. It's going on Twitter. It's going on Facebook. So I got it going to every place now, and I got some other little things in the works too. You on YouTube? You on YouTube now? What?
One day, I need to share with y'all one day. I did Tracy Edmonds did this thing called All Right TV.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to do a little thing on there. So I have to share some of the clips with y'all. It'll be entertaining because most of it started right when I found out I think I was pregnant with Hudson. Yeah. And so you will see my progression through my pregnancy in these clips.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Time-lapse video.
You could.
It's a time-lapse video. Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
I'm gonna have to share it with y'all. I actually have a website, so I'll have to share that with y'all one day. I don't do anything with it right now, so I don't promote it.
Well, that's the next thing. That's the next thing I got to get to. I got to do that next.
I got somebody that's good. If you need somebody, I know you probably got somebody.
No, I don't. So yeah.
Okay. Well, let's talk.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Let's do this. My little people haven't made it here yet, so let me go ahead and bless us before they do.
No.
All right. Now unto him who's able to do exceedingly abundantly more than we can ask or think. Now unto him who says, if we commit our ways unto him, he will grant us the desires of our heart. Let us meditate on that. And as we do so, let us show love, joy, and peace so that others will see that testimony through our actions. And let us do it with power. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. All right, y'all. Have a great day. Let me find my whelp, and we will be gone. Boom, bang. Carlisha, this is all your fault that I play this every day. It's all your fault, Carlisha.
It's all Carlisha's fault.
It's all her fault. There we go.
Whelp is such a final word. When you hear whelp, it's over.
It's over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Whelp.
Here we go. Peace. Y'all. See you later. And we're done.